Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy the Hungry Hornet and welcome to another YouTube video. Today we've got something else planned. Today, as per the request of one of my subscribers, I believe they're a subscriber, if they're not you better subscribe. We have a video where we are washing the Hornet and I show people how I keep my bike pristine. Now obviously I'm going to have a little bit of help today, so I'm getting a little bit of help from this young man here.
Hello.
He's my son and he's going to be filming the process of me washing the bike. But first what we'll do is we'll quickly reveal what state the bike is in. Now forgive me, unfortunately my sound isn't as good as it usually is because I've had to mess around with some stuff here and I haven't got an outside mic, if you like. I'm usually used to hearing me talk through the headset, so the sound isn't going to be as good as usual and we're losing daylight very fast.
Yeah.
So this is what the bike currently looks like, and as you can see it's pretty messy, so we're going to keep this nice and simple and as quick as possible. It should take about 15 minutes. I will be fast forwarding through the boring parts, but as you can see there's quite a lot of dirt there. Bike's got, you know, watermarks, it's got dirt here, dirt there, dirt there. Pretty filthy, pretty filthy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand it over to the boy and he's going to be filming me washing the bike. So the first step is we get the bike wet using a standard hose pipe. Go around, wet the bike up a bit. Little bits here get really dirty all the time.
Just make sure you continually do it.
So, right, it's pretty wet now, so what we'll do is turn up the hose pipe. I do use, on occasion, I use a pressure washer. I've got my own pressure washer, but I usually go to Tesco's and pressure wash. So if you follow me, this is all the cleaning stuff that we use on the bike. And as you can see, it is very well presented and kept.
Yeah.
So this is the stuff. None of this is, I don't get sponsored by any of these people, but muck off. Fast action bike cleaner. It's the original bottle, but I've refilled it about 50 times. All it is open the nozzle up. Right, there you go, open the nozzle up.
That was embarrassing.
Right. Make sure it's straight. Oh my god, what's going on here? There we go. Right. Got some sort of nanotechnology on it to get it everywhere. Good and done there. All over the grill, all over the wheels. Obviously conscious that it's fastly becoming night time. It is winter now, so
Yeah,
so I know that I might have to mess around with the brightness settings on this video, but yeah, as you can see we're just covering the entire bike.
we'll do a quick montage.
Get some close-ups of that coming up there. There you go, see? That's good.
That's what he is. 7:50. I'm surprised he's going to get wet. Don't look at me.
Turn on the hose, start hosing it down. As you can see, it doesn't take a lot. You don't need a pressure washer. The exhaust pipe gets quite dirty, but we've got a little bit of a fix for that in a minute. There's two phases here, so I also use this foam engine degreasant, which is basically just a foam, and you put it on the entire engine and on the sides as well, because it gets a bit greasy on the sides. Leave it like that for a second.
Look at that.
See, we get here as well. And obviously if you were using a pressure washer, you cannot by any circumstances pressure wash your radiator because you will cause holes in the radiator. So it's best to do this at home with just a normal hose pipe and just try and put the pressure away as much as you can. The stuff doesn't smell very nice.
Yeah, I'm keeping quite close.
And then just at the back here where you can see the engine, the shop, just back here. Come around here, mate. See that shock there? And there we go. So put it like that. Right, and that stays on for a couple minutes now. What do you turn on the water now? And start rinsing it off. And you can see close up of the engine, pretty black. Now, with this stuff, you've got to give it a good rinse because it will leave white residue on. So I use this sort of flat setting on the hose pipe. Just get rid of these white bits. And go around the front. Cleaner and degreaser. And this stuff, just put on there, just to get rid of any extra build up of that foam stuff. I like to put some on the front as well. Right, and now turn it back on.
Load of switching, wasn't that?
Right. I don't tend to focus on the wheels too much. You know, some people like a nice clean wheel. Mine are black, so I don't have to clean them too much. Sometimes put a bit of disc brake cleaner on there, on the actual disc brake itself. But I tend to not care too much about it. Obviously the bike being black helps. And then we've got a little bit of motorcycle protectant by Muck Off.
And none of these are sponsored to them.
No.
So that's bad.
So just stick it on, it helps displace water. Obviously as you can see it's soaking wet. So well, this is just part of the, so I usually have two cloths.
Smells like cookies.
It does. So I have a dry cloth which I dry it off with. And then there's some potions that I put on the end, and then that is it.
Yeah, potions aren't real bad.
That is literally the bike cleaned, right? And as you can see, look at that.
It's starting to dry.
Look at the shine. Got a nice shiny coat on. If you come around here, mate, you'll be able to see this better. Let's see. Got a nice shiny coat on. Right, and then what we do is we dry up the mirrors. Make sure you dry off all the areas, including the metal bits. And because we've added some of that protectant, it's given it a nice sort of base like to work with. Obviously at the front we've got a bit more crevices, including obviously the headlamp or LED lamp if you like, headlight, and this part here, just like to go clean it off slightly. These parts here, so your front forks, make sure you get all around them, and then obviously this one here, but because I've got the steering lock on it's usually a bit more difficult. So in the morning what's going to happen when I go to work, I'll unlock it, I'll put the bike upright and all this water will come off from the side. Dry this part off here, dry there, alright, and dry there, and dry there, and dry on the sides. And silicone shine.
Gives
it another coat. So this is just a quick go around. And all the bits, black bits. There we go. And we give it a good old wipe. Now I also put it on the mirrors. And I put it back on there. So then we give it a nice quick shine here. Look. Give it a second coat. Now this is a bit overkill. During the winter I don't tend to shine it up too much because it will just get dirty the next day. However, I'm just trying to show you what I do on the bike. And to be fair, I do keep quite a clean bike during the winter. So this is part of it. It is obviously time consuming. However, it's worth it in the end because you keep any corrosion, rust away from your bike. Right, we've got a couple last things to do. Just going to do this side. Rust blocker clear coat by XCP.
The same one?
Yep. And then this one here, just all over the engine. It gets rid of those white streaks from the foam, and also adds a nice clear coat. Makes the engine pop. Same on this side. Same on this side. There you go. wipe any excess off where the white bits were. You can see still a bit of water coming down, and it's actually starting to rain. So
You gotta be quick.
gotta be quick. Right, the excess is off that.
Because I don't have a coat, neither does my dad.
And then what we'll do, get some WD-40. Not that stuff, that's the contact WD-40. Where's my other WD-40? It's not there.
There.
Nope. Nope. Oh, this will work anyway. This is
Yeah.
a high performance multi-purpose spray. This works as well. So what to do now, get the bits, get the joints. I call this a service wash. So I give the bike a slight service where I start lubricating it up again. I do this once a month at least. Keeps everything, all the joints in place. And then what I do, a little bit of a trick, get some of this stuff on your exhaust. Clear down the exhaust. There we go.
Oh god.
So just lube up the chain. Or in this case, what we do is we wax up the chain. So as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm lifting the bike up, resting it on its side stand, spinning the wheel, and then lubing it up. As you can see, I don't really care if it goes, I don't really care if it being messy, it's fine. What's important is obviously during the winter months, it stays lubricated and stays well in good condition. Don't really care what it looks like. I know a lot of people get a bit like, they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna have to clear, I'll clean off that bit because it's a bit lube on now. Don't care. So there we go. Don't care what the chain looks like as long as it's lubricated. There we are. Yes, there we are. Right, cool. That's it. And if you look around the bike, you'll be able to see the bike is now glistening.
She is beautiful.
Thank you for the recording.
Yeah.
If you like the video, please leave a like and remember to subscribe if you want to see more of these types of videos, maintenance, cleaning. Shame it's raining because then you can't really see the finished result, but as you can see, look how shiny it is. It's looking shiny. I've been the Hungry Hornet, you've been incredible. Until next time.
Bye.